Welcome back to my channel Isin FC. Ya, kita kembali lagi untuk coba push divisi 4 karena setelah ada pembaharuan setelah kemarin di divisi 3, sekarang ada updatean dan balik ke divisi 4 dan kita push. Semoga divisi 4 ini tidak terlalu sulit dengan masih menggunakan formasi 4-3-1-2. Semoga ini lebih mudah dan akan mendapatkan lawan yang cukup sepadan di divisi 4. Wow, untuk lawan yang pertama, match yang pertama ini dengan kolektif 3.200. Ini yang ada di divisi 4 setelah pembaharuan atau update dari Konami. Tapi kita tidak gentar, kita coba untuk memainkan di divisi 4 ini. Kita lihat dulu untuk tim lawan. Wow, dia dari center forwardnya menggunakan Mbappe. Kemudian ada second striker, dia punya Neymar. Dan ada untuk CB-nya menggunakan 2 dengan formasinya 3-2-3-2. Formasi yang cukup unik, tapi mungkin ini salah satu strategi dari lawan. Kita coba intip lagi untuk substitutionnya, cukup lumayan bagus. Oke, tanpa menunggu lama lagi, kita langsung ke laga dan menyaksikan pertandingan di match yang pertama. Selamat bergabung bagi teman-teman sobat eFootball. Terima kasih yang sudah bergabung. Semoga selalu diberikan rezekinya.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
Divisi yang keempat.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Oke, kita mulai.
So that's got things on the way. So there he is, Wesley Sneijder, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old-style number 10 whose ability with the ball is the envy of many.
Is that his greatest strength, or is there more to him?
Well, without doubt, it's his tactical intelligence combined with his pinpoint precision. The guy is like clockwork. You have to have that if you want to play there.
Great ball, it's
Sitting.
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He has given that a lot back.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Cerezo Osaka are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. To be beyond the defence. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cukup mulai menggencarkan serangan-serangan tim lawan. Oh, bahaya.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Halo.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely shaped ball.
Oke, lepas. Oke.
Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And here's Van Basten.
Shooting langsung maksudnya Gabriel. Jadi tahan oleh lawan. Hasilkan lemparan ke dalam. Jauh, satu.
Cerezo Osaka definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind
1-2. Shooting kita. Oh.
That was precious close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press.
Skillnya kolektif dengan 3.200 dari lawan ini cukup
It's Van Basten.
menjanjikan.
Now it's Batistuta.
Oh, bisa diblok.
Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Oh,
Schneider.
masih ditahan.
Spread it left. Oh, that's a key interception.
Pumazunam can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Advantage dong. Ya.
He's got a shot!
Masih bisa
And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Terima kasih yang sudah gabung.
Pumas with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Ini rezekinya.
And it's hoisted clear. Cerezo Osaka have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe. Now he's running away. And here's Batistuta.
Oke, berakhir.
Temporary halt to the action. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on
Tim
after the
lawan
break.
bernamakan Tibalak.
Come in leading by just the odd goal.
Akan semakin seru.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent.
Formasi
But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Pumas leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. Pumas currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Rodri. And it's Van Basten.
Siap.
And he was quick to react.
Bisa ditahan.
Some resolute defending there.
Oke, masih kesalahan. Akan mengangkat.
Knocks it into space.
Basten.
And the shot! He's got a goal! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Marquinhos, Schneider. Schneider makes a dash for it. He might be in, goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Number 7. Pumas choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Cerezo and Saka have their second corner now. Impressive job. It's in. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Can he get it through? He's a sharp little ball here. Now the delivery. That's the keeper's ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Musiala does well to get it back. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's good vision. And that is through.
Pumas surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. This is a promising build-up. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. But he has slightly undercooked that one.
Cerezo and Saka clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
4 added minutes have been indicated.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitution for Pumas. Number 13, Xabi Alonso. Coming on to replace him is number 14,
Batistuta. He has found a way through.
Oke, kita mendapatkan keuntungan.
Pumas, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. So this to extend their lead.
Akan coba ke sebelah kanan bawah.
What a save by Diogo Costa.
Ya, tapi dengan berakhirnya
Pumas proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Smoking is only allowed in areas
taking in the accolades, having been.
Oke, terima kasih yang sudah bergabung di my channel Isin FC. Semoga mendapatkan selalu kesehatan, berikan panjang umur dan dimudahkan rezekinya. Ya, kita akan coba lagi push untuk di divisi keempat dengan poin yang sekarang mendapatkan 3. Kita perlu untuk sampai ke 15 poin untuk promo ke divisi ketiga. Mungkinkah harus ada pergantian di game plan-nya? Untuk pemain kita masih cukup lumayan bagus. Tidak perlu ada pergantian. Kita coba lagi untuk mencari lawan. Apakah ini akan lebih besar kolektifnya seperti yang tadi 3.200? Dengan sebenarnya dia sudah lumayan cukup memberikan serangan-serangan yang cukup lumayan di babak kedua untuk menyamakan kedudukan. tapi keberuntungan untuk kemenangan ada di Isin FC. Oke. Untuk match yang kedua dengan kolektif 3148. Kita mungkin ganti kostum dulu. Kita gunakan kostum berwarna merah. Mungkin untuk tim lawan, kita saja yang ganti. Kita menggunakan warna putih. Putih terlalu kontras. Warna hijau. Oke. Pemain Nakata kita cadangkan dulu. Gabriel kita cadangkan dulu karena melihat Mbappe sedang performa yang baik. Ya. Kita masuk ke match yang kedua. Terima kasih yang setia Sobat eFootball menyaksikan.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, it does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for anyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Now, got space here. Raul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pedri. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Mbappe. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Nuno Mendes. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Raul. Raul. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. Cafu made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And it's Rodri. This looks promising. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now, can they get him away? It's Van Basten! Attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
He's had it taken off him. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Ajax definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity. Standard practice nowadays, Peter.
Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Raul.
Iya, maksudnya Raul Mbappe.
That looks a decent ball. Adams. That's gone loose. Ambitious ball here. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. It's a pretty loose pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Nuno Mendes is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Knocks it into space.
Van Basten.
Superb goal!
There's such a big name in your side to register very close to the break. Not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking.
After 45 minutes.
A horrible blip. A horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable.
Ya,
Referee says that
Berakhir.
is that for the first half.
berakhir
Plenty
di
of talking
babak
points in that first
yang
half,
pertama,
but just the
match
one goal.
kedua,
It's still anybody's game here.
dengan keunggulan
Just
masih
ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
FC.
Celebrating their birthdays
On the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position.
Merubah
They can
formasi.
afford to be a little braver with the
Kita
ball, I think.
intip terlebih
Something they'll
dahulu.
be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Dia menggunakan formasi
can look back at a
4-3-3
decent first half.
dengan
1-0
ada
the score.
center forward Gabriel Batistuta, Messi, dan ini untuk substitusinya. Oke, apakah sudah selesai dari tim lawan? Kita masuk di babak yang kedua.
substitutions taking place.
So off we go again. Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Great vision. He's through here. Now it's Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. He leaps for it! Split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Messi. That has not gone well. Tries to play it through. Good read, needed to be. Out for a throw. And that's another throw. Forward it goes. And here's Mbappe. And it's Xabi Alonso. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Haaland.
Bumazunam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Alonso. Now it's Van Basten. Great defending, strong and determined. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Now it's Van Basten. Spread out to the left. Van Basten. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nuno Mendes. Pumas leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Messi. Pass is just off target.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Bumazunam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Shot, surely! And that really should have been that.
Mbappe really thought he scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Number 42, Musiala.
Corner number 2 then. Xabi Alonso with the short one. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. So, third corner of the game. Here it is, crossed in. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Pumas leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Musiala. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Pumas Unam really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Pumas close now to seeing this one through to the end.
2 added minutes has been
He's felt that,
indicated.
hasn't he? Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was not good. And that's that.
Oke, match yang kedua.
Pumas have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved
Pertandingannya
the
dimenangkan
tightest
lagi
of
oleh
leads.
Sin FC
Right.
di push divisi 4 ini. Apakah ini akan berjalan dengan mulus, mempush divisi 4 setelah pembaharuannya? Kita perlu beberapa poin lagi untuk bisa langsung naik ke divisi 3. Nah, ini match yang ketiga dengan kolektif dari lawan 3194 dengan menggunakan formasi 4-2-1-3. Menggunakan striker Gabriel dengan dipasangkan Mbappe. Kita coba. Ini akan menjadikan kemenangan di match yang ketiga.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Guadalajara.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there.
And that is fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Diaz. Nice looking ball. Great ball, and he's in here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cafu. Akanji goes long. Modric.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
So it is still 0-0. Played into space. Baresi cuts it out. Now it's Diaz. Great vision. Rijkaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
We expected better, and so did he. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through?
Oke, Mbappe lepas.
Receives it in a
Umpan
good
tarik.
position here.
Set.
Shot! And he's done it!
Biel Batistuta.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him? Such a well-worked
Umpan yang
finish.
cukup
It looked like he was going to be shut
cantik
down, but
dari
he thrives
Kylian
in
Mbappe.
situations like that.
After 25 minutes is
So we have the first goal. Well, that
Match
gives
yang
them the
ketiga ini
privilege to
akan berakhir
control the
kemenangan
tempo
lagi
of the
atau
game. It's up to them to
seperti
manage
apa?
it from here now.
Gabriel Batistuta.
It's a sharp pass.
diamankan Liverpool.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Guadalajara clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Delay dulu.
Baresi gets across to intercept that. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Masih ada Akanji.
Now it's Mbappe.
Oh,
Roberto Baggio. Bumazunam can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. Nicely shaped ball. Some deception his position.
iya, Mbappe lepas.
He is through here.
Oh, salah umpan.
Tries to play it through. Bale proves just a little bit too strong. Roberto Baggio!
Liverpool.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Roberto Baggio is offering a wry smile there. And we have our very first corner. Nakata has a look and plays it forward.
1 minute at a time.
Pumas are looking to go forward now.
Oh,
It's Bale!
tendangan
Temporary halt to the
sangat
action.
keras.
There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little
Masih
inspiration
keunggulan
and
sementara di
inventiveness perhaps
seleksi.
the only things lacking. Anything you'd like to express on the first half?
I'm a little bit worried for them,
Join me
the
in
way
wishing
they've
our
looked
birthday
in
boy a
transition to
very
Peter. They've
special
been a bit
birthday.
exposed, so they might be only one
Sepertinya
down, but
mengganti
they can't afford
beberapa
to
taktik atau
have
formasi.
any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Pumas have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the plate.
Oh,
The second half is up and running.
Bumazunam can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
ya, masih lihat.
Can he get on the end of this? Can he latch on to this? Cleared without hesitation. Modric. That's really well manoeuvred. Xavi Alonso cuts out the pass.
Kembalikan dulu. Maka pertahanan harus diperapat.
That looks a decent ball. Nicely
Silisnya ada
intercepted.
Akanji. Kalau lagi ke
Slightly
depan.
better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Guadalajara
Oke,
clearly
cantik.
didn't help. Mbappe!
Oke.
And that's a tiny finish.
Oke.
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the
Menit
keeper's not getting there.
63. Cukup sedikit
Pumas
tenang,
are
tapi
now
belum
luxuriating in a 2-goal
sepenuhnya.
lead. There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If
Oh,
they want to
masih
kill off
bisa.
this game, now's the time to get it done.
Oh,
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
halau.
It's their second corner of the game.
Lawan sedang mengotak-ngatik formasi kembali.
And that's it.
Oh,
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.
lawan
From us both, a very good
mengakhiri
evening.
pertandingan, mundur dengan
Just like to read out our fan
hormat.
partners who are celebrating their
Dan ini
birthdays today.
tentunya menguntungkan Isin FC dengan match yang ketiga dimenangkan dengan cukup mudah. Oke. Kita ke match yang berikutnya, di match yang keempat. Apakah akan berjalan dengan sangat mudah untuk melalui tembus divisi 4 ini dengan poin yang sekarang sudah mendapatkan 9 poin dengan target untuk promo ke divisi 3 harus dengan 15 poin. Oke, kita lihat dulu pemain dari Fumas atau Isin FC. Masih bisa diandalkan, tidak perlu ada pergantian. Kita cari lawan lagi untuk di match yang keempat. Terima kasih kepada Sobat eFootball yang sudah mampir untuk menonton my channel Isin FC dalam laga mempush divisi 4 setelah pembaharuan dari Konami. Ya, kita menjadi tim lawan dan tuan rumah. Dan untuk kondisi pemain yang memungkinkan, kita menggunakan Mbappe yang cukup sedang fit kondisinya, Zamal Musiala, Federico kita masukkan, Serginho kita ganti dulu, Daniel Masaro cukup menjanjikan dari kondisinya. Apakah akan sesuai dengan gerakan yang di pertandingannya? Kita menggunakan serangan satunya menjadikan jangkar, instruksinya untuk Fabio Cannavaro. Serangan duanya kita instruksikan jangkar. Untuk pemainnya ada Manuel Akanji. Target serangan baliknya kita gunakan Daniel Masaro dan Mbappe. Oke, kita lihat tim lawan. Dia menggunakan formasi 4-3-1-2. Cukup lumayan bagus untuk komposisi dari pemainnya. Substitutionnya tidak buruk, bahkan dia mempunyai Safi. Oke, mungkin lawan pun sudah selesai mengotak-atik formasi. Kita masuk ke laga di match yang keempat. Apakah ini di match yang keempat akan mendapatkan kemenangan lagi untuk keempat kalinya dari Isin FC?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a
Dengan tim
real
lawan
expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on
menggunakan
the pitch
tim
are raring to go.
Persib Bandung yang setelah kemarin
Well, it looks like a
juara
big game,
Persib
sounds
Bandung.
like a big
Selamat
game.
untuk
Everyone
Persib Bandung,
involved is absolutely up for it.
sangat menjanjikan dalam performanya. Oke, kita masuk ke match yang keempat. Selamat menyaksikan.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does allow the fullbacks to play
Oke,
a key role
lolos.
in attack.
Kita syuting langsung.
Loose
Oh,
ball now, there's a chase on
masih
through. Oh, he's been caught on
diganjal.
it here.
Kita tahan dulu, syuting lagi.
Mbappe!
Lalu jauh dan
decidedly lacking.
tidak tepat sasaran.
No, that's been intercepted.
Oh, masih bisa diblok.
Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him.
Masih di
Mbappe
Oke,
showed plenty of
lolos.
zest and
Jamal. Masih setor blok.
Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is.
Cukup alot,
His
cukup
game
bersih
was all
untuk
about
pertahanannya.
versatility and durability, Peter.
Oke,
An astute
Jamal,
defender in the
bagus.
middle, a fine ball carrier with a good
Mbappe,
engine, and
Mbappe.
out wide.
Oh,
You expect another busy
masih
shift from him
bisa.
here.
He's never shy.
Kupchu running with the ball. And he plays one through.
Sedikit terlambat
Being
karena
urged
Paro.
to charge for a shot!
That's just playing it
Bagus
safe
sekali oleh
and simple.
Tahan dulu.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary.
Melawan sedang melakukan serangan.
So it is still 0-0. Musiala, Xavi Alonso, and it's Rijkaard. And Akanji, Rijkaard,
Oh, salah umpan.
looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here.
Kanji dengan sigap. Kita halau saja.
Mighty looking ball that.
Oh,
Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Musiala, Massaro.
oh.
That's a throw. Well, a goal here just before half
Delay
time would
dulu
mean
ke
a great deal.
belakang.
Akanji, always a very imposing presence at the back. Massaro.
Oke.
Mbappe.
Shooting.
Shots!
Ya,
It's there! A
Mbappe.
goal and a really telling
umpan
moment.
yang sangat manis dari
So
Daniel Massaro.
smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs.
Menggencarkan
You
serangannya.
keep plugging away, that
Menit
will happen.
terakhir di babak pertama.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
The pass is intercepted.
Oke,
The whistle's gone, and that's it
berakhir
for the first half.
di pertandingan babak
It's certainly
pertama
simmered along
di
nicely
match
so
yang
far. Just the
ke
one goal in it, and it's all still
Empat.
very much up for grabs.
apakah ini akan menjadi
Pumas
Just a quick
up
announcement.
by one goal
Yang
at the halfway
keempat
point.
pula
About to
untuk
announce today's hot
On the
Isolasi.
evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Pumas leading by the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Oh,
Oh, he's brought it down, and it is a penalty.
penalti.
And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Kesalahan yang cukup fatal. Kita andalkan oleh
It's to be all square.
Apakah ke kiri ke kanan? Kita coba ke kanan. Oh,
Informality, we're level.
terkecoh.
Got a twitch, got a blink.
Well, I'm not sure
Okay,
what body language the
kedudukan
keeper
sama.
was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Looking at a different game now.
Bisa ke
I'd
sedikit
happily
tenang.
watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Kupchu.
Oke, umpan 1-2 yang cantik. Daniel Massaro dan Mbappe.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Ya,
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Oh, easy pickings there. Massaro. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a great ball. And a chance!
iya.
Oh, good finish.
Walaupun kita
Two up
ada
now,
pemain
and
yang
they are cruising.
terkartu
He
merah,
does it all with an
tidak
air
akan
of efficiency and simplicity.
menyurutkan
Well, how
serangan.
cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Pumas go up by 2 and are
Oke,
looking
cukup
good.
berbahaya.
I think there's been a great
Oh,
There's
oh.
the shot. And he was there to get
Diterkan
a
sigap.
vital touch.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Persib Bandung with the corner. There first. And it's been taken short. This is Van Basten. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pumas have the chance to go the other way. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, Red, nice interception. Juve is onto this. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Daniel.
Slip through. Chiellini cuts it
Oh.
out. Howson. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there.
Oh,
Evidence annoyance.
bisa
Well, that's down
terganjal.
to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kita delay
He was
dulu.
clearly disappointed with that pass.
Persib Bandung clearly should have
Mengulur
gone for
waktu.
the easier pass.
Karena
Now
waktu
they'll
cukup
have to
masih
quickly
panjang.
regroup.
Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, iya, Mbappe sedikit mengeluarkan skill.
It's
That
Kukcu.
was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. Is there any
Cukup
support?
berbahaya.
Shapes to shoot.
Oh,
Well taken goal. And what a climax we have here.
cukup kosong.
One
Ternyata lawan
sweeping move executed
tidak
with
menyerah
deadly
begitu
efficiency.
saja. Apakah
Yeah, when you're
ini
doing a
akan
counter-attack like that, it's
lebih
like
seru
walking
lagi
into a
dengan
soccer pitch
tambahan
and
waktu
they're dead.
6 menit?
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Minute has been indicated.
Persib Bandung give themselves a
Okay.
chance
Oh.
of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Ini akan berbahaya kalau tidak diredam.
Perfectly
Oke,
measured
ada
that.
terkan maju.
It's gone all the way
Sepertinya ini
through
jadi
to the
kemenangan.
keeper.
Oke,
And
ini
time
kemenangan
is
di
up.
match yang keempat.
Well, that was good. A terrific
FC.
advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows to
Lebih
set out always
melancarkan
only to
kembali
win.
untuk
And it
mempush
came down to
divisi
one.
4 ini. Dan apakah sesegeranya untuk masuk ke divisi 3? Kita lakukan pergantian pemain dulu karena tadi ada yang berkartu merah, itu Federico Di Marco di scores. Oke, kita ganti dulu. Dengan LB-nya kita gunakan Alvaro Carreras untuk mengganti Di Marco. Oke, settingan tetap sama. Nah, ini sudah masuk ke zona aman atau tetap. Semoga bisa langsung ke promo dan tembus ke divisi ketiga. Kita masuk ke match yang kelima. Terima kasih sobat eFootball yang sudah menonton. Semoga selalu diberikan kesehatan, banyak rezekinya, dan tentunya apa yang diinginkan dan diciptakan tercapai. Oke, kita mendapatkan lawan dengan kolektif 3192, cukup tinggi. Dan nanti kita akan lihat komposisi dari pemain dari lawan. Oke, untuk second strikernya dia ada Gabriel. Dan untuk di CB-nya di sendiri dia menggunakan formasinya 4-3-3. Substitutionnya cukup mewah. Tapi sekali lagi untuk kolektif tidak dijadikan patokan untuk sebagai sebuah kemenangan. Oke, kita langsung ke match atau ke laga. Di match yang kelima ini, apakah Isin FC bisa memenangkan beruntun dengan mudah untuk masuk ke divisi yang ketiga?
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello, everybody.
Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Pumas need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively.
Dan di menit awal
No way through.
masih bisa terperdam.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gerrard, played out wide. Cafu. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack.
Oke, lolos. Oh, dekat dengan kiper.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Batistuta clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
It's Nakata. And here's Batistuta. He's got away. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that was very necessary.
Oh,
And here's Batistuta. Batistuta!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now this could be a chance. Just about within shooting range. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Oh,
This is Scholes.
hampir
And the
yang
assistant
sudah
referee has his
offside.
flag raised for offside. Threads one in. Thinks about the shot.
Oke.
Nakata!
Oh,
And the ball is out of play. Ambitious ball here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Maldini. Jude might just make this. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Gerrard. Excellent challenge there. Uncompromised. And the finish!
oh.
They've scored! And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Typo, he'll try from distance! Oh, that's a waste. Gerrard probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. This is Batistuta. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Pumas trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Van Basten, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Now this could be a chance. And Batistuta! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Duke gets flagged offside.
Offside.
Typo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Goes for a shot! Oh, good finish! And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Typo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Akanji wins the duel this time. And that's another good win of the ball. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Jude knocks it into space. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Xavi Alonso.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
It's Van Basten. Nakata. Pumas quickly running out of time here to realise their promotion dream and still trailing.
Yeah, it's getting to that time now, isn't it? Keep things simple, get it up front, ASAP.
Well timed, excellent interception. It's Batistuta.
Pumas appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The pass is intercepted, and it's lofted through here. And that's it.
Ini menjadi kekalahan pertama di match yang
Not for the want of
ke-5.
trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
Cukup mengecewakan, tapi tidak masalah, kita balas dan kita up lagi. Masih ada sisa laga 5 laga lagi di ada 5 laga lagi. Kita coba push segera mungkin untuk masuk ke divisi 3. Kita langsung cari lawan lagi di match yang ke-6. Kita lihat untuk tim lawan yang kolektifnya 3172. Untuk IMF-nya agak sedikit ngeri-ngeri sedap. Ya, punya Ronaldinho. Oke, kita langsung saja ke match tanpa berlama-lama waktu, karena untuk sesegera mungkin bisa mempush ke divisi 3.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Pumas with just one principal objective: 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. And Shevchenko engages and forces him off the ball. Threads one in. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Yep.
Well, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's bustling through. Nakata! Oh, it's come off the upright. Saliba goes long. This looks promising. Ronaldinho. And this is Shevchenko, and here's the chance to counter. Stood up well to him there. So we're still where we started right now. Well, it's Batistuta. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And here's Batistuta. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Nakata. Shifted it to the flank. We expected better, and so did he. That has been slung wide. That is a great pick out. He's being urged to shoot. Ronaldinho!
Ronaldinho.
And Inter go in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
This is Batistuta, pinches it off him. It's run loose here. In towards the back stick. The keeper gets his hands on it. Shevchenko. Pumas have got it back and they'll have another go. He slid in
And that has raised the temperature on the touchline.
Masih berebut.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a foul and a dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. Do hope it's nothing serious. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Terima kasih Sobat eFootball yang setia di my channel Isin FC, yang masih menonton di match yang ke-6. Ini cukup lama lawan masih kita intip dulu untuk posisi yang mendapatkan kartu merah di back kiri. Apakah dia akan mengganti formasi? Oh, sekarang menjadi 5-2-2-1 dengan keunggulannya. Bisa mungkin dia dipertahankan, tapi ini sedikit keuntungan untuk tim Isin FC. Kita bisa membalas ketertinggalannya. Oh, ada yang menyambut.
Shevchenko.
There will be 1 minute.
He's had it taken off him.
Oh, langsung.
Hazard. He's had it knocked away.
Oke, di pertandingan pertama Isin FC tertinggal dengan 1 gol.
Just the 1 goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Pumas go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Just the keeper in his... And Shevchenko! And that's it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Oh, he's all alone. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust.
Well, Jim, I suppose that was
Oh,
calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a
kalahannya
twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
lumayan jauh ketertinggalannya.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Van Basten.
Rice.
Great defending, strong and determined. Serginho. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball out towards the flank. Serginho. And it's Xabi Alonso.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And this is Nakata. And he's straight offside.
Offside.
Substitution for Pumas. Number 7.
Pumas can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
He's found a way, and the shots!
Oh,
Just cruising! They are cruising! They are playing them off the park!
brutal.
That really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Racing FC untuk
And he's
mengantarkan
done it
serangan.
again. He's got his second.
Sangat pro sekali.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Xabi Alonso does well not to be outdone there. And this is the shot. Hang on, in he goes again. And that's a tiny finish.
Apakah hanya gol hiburan ini?
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He saw as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Pumas get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Well, who saw this coming? Such a major day, and it has gone so terribly.
Well, it just goes to show it can happen to the best of us, but no one's giving up just yet.
Number 3, Chiellini.
It's just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he is dashing away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Van Basten.
6 added minutes has been
That looks a
indicated.
decent ball. And this is Hazard. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, that's clever. Shot, surely! It's hit the uprights. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Substitution for Pumas. Number 13, Xabi
There's
Alonso.
some activity down on the
Coming on the
touchline. It
field
seems there's
is
going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Kupchu.
Match
the end.
kemenangan.
Pumas
sudah masuk
suffer
ke
a humiliating defeat.
zona tetap.
And if that weren't painful
Tinggal
enough, there's all the
ada
analysis
beberapa
and
poin lagi
scrutiny to come.
untuk bisa masuk ke promo untuk divisi yang ketiga. Oke Sobat eFootball, terima kasih yang sudah masih setia menonton di match untuk mempush divisi keempat ini. Untuk pertandingan kali ini mungkin kita akhiri dulu untuk divisi 4 yang sudah stay di zona aman. Tinggal ada 4 match pertandingan berikutnya untuk bisa lolos dan tembus di divisi ketiga. Oke, terima kasih yang sudah menonton. Kita akan bertemu lagi. Salam sehat semuanya. Wassalamualaikum.